This is Info Live TV, Headline News. I'm Daniel Ben-Nun. According to breaking intelligence reports, Iran has recently tested ways of recovering highly enriched uranium from waste reactor fuel in a covert bid to expand its nuclear program. The intelligence, provided by a member of the International Atomic Energy Agency, also said a report will soon be submitted to the Iranian leadership for a decision on whether to go ahead with the project. The alleged test loosely replicates Saddam Hussein's attempts to build a nuclear bomb nearly 2 decades ago. But experts question the conclusions by those providing the intelligence, noting that the amount of fuel Tehran has access to is not enough to yield the approximately 30 kilograms of weapons-grade material needed for one simple warhead. Still, they say the alleged experiment appears plausible, if not as a fast track to weapons capability, then as an incremental step that could move it further along that path. While Tehran denies past, present, or future nuclear arms ambitions, it is stonewalling IAEA attempts to probe its weapons experiments and continues to expand its uranium enrichment program. 2 anti-tank missiles were fired at IDF soldiers near the Kisufim crossing in the southern Gaza Strip early on Friday morning in the first incident of its kind since the ceasefire between Israel and Hamas took effect over 5 months ago. While no one was wounded in the attack, the IDF reported that its soldiers were investigating suspicious movements along the Gaza border when they came under fire. Since the onset of the truce agreement in June, Palestinians have fired over 20 rockets and 20 mortars at western Negev communities, yet this is the first incidence of anti-tank missile fire. Dror Weinstein, an Israeli businessman in his 60s who was kidnapped in Ghana last week, was released in a commando operation conducted by Ghanaian security forces aided by the Israel police. The foreign ministry reported several days ago that Ghanaian authorities had turned to the Israel police for help in securing Weinstein's release, and that the police had assisted the Ghanaians by giving instructions to their security forces and by sending an expert to the West African country. An Egyptian security official said on Thursday that Egyptian police discovered 8 missiles in an underground bunker in the northern Sinai desert. Many of the weapons uncovered by Egyptian security forces are stockpiled by terror groups until they can be smuggled into the Gaza Strip. Just a few weeks ago, Israel's Counterterrorism Bureau issued a warning calling on all Israelis to refrain from visiting Sinai due to imminent terror threats of attacks against Israelis. A member of the Jewish delegation to the Vatican said that a meeting on Thursday with Pope Benedict concerning the freezing of the sainthood process for Nazi-era Pope Pius XII was quote-unquote very disappointing. At the meeting, the Pope refused to speak about declassifying archives that might shed light on the Vatican's conduct during the Holocaust. Many Jews accuse Pope Pius of turning a blind eye to the Holocaust, while the Vatican insists he worked behind the scenes to help save Jews. Thank you for watching Info Live TV, Israel's only internet television channel that broadcasts in 4 languages from Jerusalem to the world.